What is up, movie fanatics, and welcome to episode 2 of In the Flash Stardust Reviews. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Let me know in the comments below. I have a good time putting them together, and I really do love Stardust. So if you guys want to see more episodes, please let me know in the comments below. Enjoy! So I finally checked out Creep, and I'm not the biggest found footage fan, but I really enjoyed this movie a lot. From the moment that Mark Duplass steps on screen, he gives you that uncomfortable, uneasy, weird feeling throughout the entire movie. And what I really liked about this movie is that there's only two characters. You have Joseph and Aaron, and it's one camera. It's very simple, no fancy shots, no CGI, not even any music. I highly recommend this movie if you like unsettling movies. I really like Creep, so I checked out Creep 2, and I have to say this movie is just as good, if not better, than the original. Mark Duplass is back in this movie, and he's so unsettling. He's so nerve-wracking. He gives you a knot in your stomach throughout this whole movie. The plot, I would have to say, actually improves from the first movie. I really enjoyed the direction that they took with this movie. There's a lot of twists and turns. Also, the other character, Sarah, is great. She's really interesting. If you love unsettling movies, check this one out as well. One of the most talked about movies from last year. Did it live up to the hype? Yes and no. The music was great. I thought Ansel Elgort, John Hamm, and Kevin Spacey did a great job. The other characters I really couldn't connect with, though. I thought the second act was really slow, and the third act was good, but it just seemed a little bit try-hardy at times. There's a lot of jokes. Some of them fall flat, some of them don't, and the car scenes were excellent. I say check it out if you want a good action movie. Victor Crowley is back, and this is the fourth movie in the Hatchet series. I did actually watch this movie twice to get a better feel for it, and you know what? I had a good time with it. Kane Hodder is awesome as Victor Crowley. The kills are bloody, gory, and the use of practical effects is awesome in these movies. The one big problem that I had with it is that it primarily takes place in one area of the swamp. I wanted more chasing and killing, and the acting, nothing really special, but you know what? It's a good time, and if you love Hatchet, check it out. Gotham by Gaslight was a very interesting take on Batman. It takes place during the Victorian era, and seeing a lot of these characters with a different face was very interesting. Also, Batman, without all his technology, was really cool to see how he can overpower his villains. Speaking of the villain, he was actually very weak and boring, and to be honest, I really couldn't get into this movie very much. I just thought everything was just slow, boring, and just a lot of dialogue. So, I say check it out, but I really didn't like it. What's up, movie fanatics? So I checked out HELLRAISER Judgment, and honestly, I had a good time with this movie. I really like the new characters like the Auditor. I thought he was great. It's very bloody and gory, which I love. If you're not into that, though, I would say stay away from this movie. But all in all, I really liked the plot to it. It had that Saw meets Seven feel, and it just felt like they're finally going in the right direction for the HELLRAISER series. And honestly, I can't wait to see more, so I say check it out. What's going on, movie fanatics? I finally checked out Netflix original Cloverfield Paradox, and I liked this movie if it was a standalone survival space movie, not as part of the Cloverfield franchise. I thought that they were going in too many directions, they were trying to do too much, and there was way too many questions unanswered. I say check it out, but go in with the mindset that this may not be great a part of the Cloverfield franchise. What's up, movie fanatics? So I checked out The Ritual today, and I know I only gave it 2 stars, but I actually enjoyed this movie for the most part. I liked the setting in the forest. I thought it was fantastic. The characters were great. The opening scene was fantastic, and it's very, very creepy, and it has this whole Blair Witch vibe. Thing I didn't like about it was the last 20 minutes. It really killed the movie for me. I say check it out, but it just wasn't my type of movie. What is up, movie fanatics? So I saw Black Panther, and wow, is all I have to say. This movie is a ton of fun, from the fight scenes to the music, and the acting just really stands out in this movie. Michael B. Jordan really steals the show, and hands down is now one of my favorite villains in the MCU. There is comedy in it, but it's not overdone. It's great. Everything just seems to flow well. It's a great time, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. 40 years after the infamous killing at the Amityville house, a new family moves in. This time, a mother with 3 children, one being in a comatose state, move in, and they find out quickly that the house is more than meets the eye. I really had a good time with this movie. There are definitely some questionable moments, like what the hell moments. But other than that, it's really good. I thought the acting was great. It's just a really good modern twist on a classic story. Disney and Pixar do it again, you guys, and I had a great time with Coco. You know, going into this movie, the animation is going to be spectacular, and it is. The thing that I love most, though, were all the characters and the plot. It's very relatable. It focuses heavily on family, and you can't help but compare your family to their family and really feel for all the characters. And they're really good at locking you in and making you feel emotionally attached to the characters. I say, check it out. Extraterrestrial. This was a weird one, you guys. I don't really know what to say about it, but I really loved the first 20 minutes of it and the last 20 minutes. And honestly, the rest of the movie I could have done without. It's very stereotypical. It's very cliche, and that goes for the plot, the characters. The aliens are very cliche. Everything about this movie is cliche and cheesy, but what makes up for it is the beginning and the end. I say check it out if you love aliens. I hope you all enjoyed that episode 2 of In the Flash Stardust Reviews. Once again, if you guys want to see more of these videos, please click a thumbs up. Lets me know you're enjoying my content. If you're new to my channel and you like movies as much as I do, click that subscribe button. And as always, everybody, take care and happy watching.